Welcome to Paws, Parks and Provisions, where we chat about parks, paw-friendly camps and hikes, and what's needed for our trips. I'm Dublin, and I'm here with Chester.
Thanks, Dublin. Let's get the show started.
Dublin, the gate squeaked once, and 3 dogs have formal complaint.
And your first move was not to bark back.
It was a reconnaissance bark. Very different. Also, the generator across the lane sounds like a determined lawnmower, and that dog has appointed himself campground announcer.
A noisy campsite can become stressful quickly for dogs and people. Welcome to Paws, Parks and Provisions, the ultimate roadmap for adventuring across the U.S. with your dogs. I'm Dublin, and I'm here with my grandson Chester.
Curious today. We're engineering campground harmony. Barking, leash tangles, generators, bright lights, nighttime bathroom trips, and the suspicious human who keeps carrying sandwiches past our perimeter.
The goal is not a perfectly silent campground. That would be unrealistic. The goal is a repeatable routine that helps your dog settle, keeps everyone safer, and gives you a calm response when something goes sideways.
Already better than my system. Mine begins with a dramatic scan and ends with a treat audit.
Let's keep the treat audit. First, establish 3 simple zones. The RV for rest and decompression, a direct relief route, and an activity area for sniffing, training, and quiet enrichment.
Zone 1, no unnecessary excitement. Zone 2, efficient bathroom operations. Zone 3, controlled recreation.
And no loose cords, chairs, bags, or toys beside the leash point. Clutter creates tangles, and tangles create excitement. Check the map, Chester, before you deploy the entire supply department.
I prefer the term footprint maximization.
I know. Keep the footprint modest. Look at sight lines, too. If your dog can watch every child, bicycle, squirrel, and sandwich within 30 feet, you have installed a television with no off switch.
A television with excellent programming.
Sometimes the best adjustment is simply bringing the dog inside during the busiest stretch. A safe visual block can help, but never block ventilation, exits, or access to fresh water.
And arrival is when the whole operation is most likely to unravel. Leash on before the door opens, then relief walk, water, and a quiet inspection. No launching straight into awning construction.
Exactly. The one time we skipped that first sniffing walk, the awning never came out because the dog spent 20 minutes announcing every cooler that passed. Sniffing lowers the excitement level and lets you learn what is moving around the site.
The coolers were moving suspiciously.
For barking, interrupt early and calmly. Use a familiar cue, turn away from the trigger, and reward the first moment of quiet attention. Don't wait until the dog has delivered the entire speech.
So the rule is, don't wait until the dog has completed the keynote address?
Exactly. That's where many people lose the moment. Move farther from the trigger, lower your voice, and make the next choice easy.
I'm not sure I buy that. Surely a highly visible command presence
can keep the dog scanning for the next emergency. If you stand tense and shout at every passerby, the dog may decide you have confirmed the threat.
So my command presence becomes part of the problem?
Sometimes. No need to spin your wheels. Quietly create distance. Offer the cue, and reward disengagement.
Fine. Strategic retreat. I will record that as a tactical perimeter adjustment, not a defeat.
Record it however you like. For quiet enrichment, use a compact washable sniff mat, a stuffed food toy prepared before arrival, or a short supervised chew. These are optional aids, not replacements for exercise, supervision, shade, or water.
Curious, if you're testing a washable sniff mat, this is where it earns its space. Quiet, compact, and less likely to roll beneath the neighbor's picnic table. I tested one by sniffing it and rejecting a treat placement for inadequate visibility.
That was not a product defect. That was you being particular. And before using any app or accessory, check the actual campground's current rules. Quiet hours, Leash requirements and tie-out policies vary.
A distinction without a difference.
There is a difference when safety is involved. A tie-out must not create a trip hazard or let the dog reach a road, another site, wildlife, or a hot vehicle. Secure the rig, secure the dog, and supervise.
Also, a fan, generator, outdoor light, or enthusiastic game of fetch can be fine at noon and very different at 10:30 at night.
For the late-night relief trip, leash on before the door opens, light pointed toward the ground. No greeting tour, and straight back inside. If wildlife is active, use the safest permitted area and stay alert.
But what if the raccoon has excellent campsite reviews?
The raccoon can keep its reviews, and if a neighbor says the barking is carrying, try. Thanks for telling us. We're working on it, and we'll bring the dog inside while we reset. Short, respectful, and no courtroom presentation beside the recycling bins.
What if they are not polite?
Keep your response brief anyway. Reduce the disturbance, secure the dog, and involve campground staff if there is a real safety or rule issue. Harmony does not require winning an argument.
Let's run the arrival drill. I spot 3 dogs, 2 bicycles, and a child carrying a paper bag of mysterious importance. Leash on, relief route, water, inside if the excitement spikes. Then the gate squeaks. I say, let's circle back on that squirrel. Turn toward the RV and deploy the quiet enrichment device.
And if the dog cannot disengage, we stop testing the same moment. Go inside, close the visual exposure, and let everyone settle. Training is built through small repetitions, not one heroic showdown with a squeaky gate.
That gate has been warned.
Before bed, check the 3 zones. The RV clear and comfortable, the relief route understood, and the activity gear packed or secured. Confirm water, leash, lighting, quiet hour limits, and any food your dog tolerates. Fresh water and a clear trail.
And count the mission-critical jerky treats.
A modest supply, yes. The field-tested version is simple. Decompress before setup, create 3 zones, reduce visual triggers, interrupt barking early, choose quiet enrichment, and check local rules before you arrive.
Haha! What object turns your dog into a campground commentator? A gate? A bicycle? One exceptionally confident sandwich?
Tell us on social media and share the quiet hours trick that works for your campsite. We may use a favorite one in a future episode. That wraps up another field-tested breakdown. Remember to secure your rig tie-outs and keep those tails wagging. We'll see you at the next campsite. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Paws, Parks, and Provisions. Remember to hit like or subscribe, or whatever button you need to hit to keep getting our episodes. And share with your friends.